Hey guys, what's going on? Flawless Crested Geckos here. Will, Audra,
Hi.
coming to you guys with another video, and it's gonna be a diamond series.
Yay.
So this week is gonna be a very interesting video because this is the first time we're actually putting this youngster on video. We've been working this project for
You getting old, baby.
very long
This
time.
youngster.
Yeah, this youngster on video. We've been working this project for a very long time, and it's the Xantic project. So we were really lucky in the early stages getting in.
Yes.
Because this guy comes from Eclipse. Eclipse was really tricky from the very beginning for us, being new, getting into Crested Geckos as a whole, and then the Xantic program. And when we first got her, she was like this pale, opaque, like Audra looking type gecko. And we're like, where's the darkness at? And stop pulling on me. But seriously. And we didn't know what was going on. Obviously,
She was a visual Xantic.
She was a visual
and she's supposed to be
and-
super dark, right?
Right, and we were talking back and forth with Brian, but we were just so in love with having the actual gene in our possession many years ago. We're like, cool, we're running with it.
Okay.
And it goes back to, like we say, you gotta kind of play with certain things and do your own research to figure out what you have at times. So that being said, and after breeding her, her first year we didn't really recognize it, and we actually sold a visual Xantic that was hypo, a visual hypo Xantic.
It was a male.
And we
It
sold.
went overseas. Mhm.
No, we sold. Is that? I guess it did go overseas. And we sold it and didn't know. And knowing we know now, we probably would have kept that one because we like working with gene combos when it comes to the Crested Geckos. So long story short, we ended up switching out her mate because we had a big, huge male Shere Khan
Shere
that was
Khan.
100% het
He
male.
was awesome. He
Tiger
was an
male.
extreme tiger.
Yes, he was beautiful.
Like, he was gorgeous.
And we moved him on.
I wish we had kept Shere Khan.
Because we were deciding to breed her with visual, and then we got away from breeding her visual to visual because we started seeking lily white Xantics. So we acquired
Pandemic.
during the pandemic.
Which is why he was named Pandemic.
Right. And this goes to tell you guys as well about hidden genes, genes you don't quite know about that's there, being there. Pandemic is I guess you would call him a moderate expression lily.
Lily, yeah. But he's 100% het for Xanthic.
He's 100% het for Xantic, and when dealing with the lily gene and not really knowing the base pattern, because we didn't produce him, we didn't have the parents and everything, we just took him for what he was. He's 100% het, and we couldn't really see, but come to find out whether he's visually hypo or he's het hypo. We believe he's het hypo.
Yeah, we believe he's het.
But Eclipse is visual hypo and visual Xantic.
We figured that out.
Figured that out. That's why she don't get dark. That's why she stays like Audra. Stop. And long story short, we paired them. The pairing went amazing, and we were blessed enough and lucky enough to hit prime time.
Prime time.
Prime time. So prime time is Phantom, Hypo, Xantic, Lily White. Yes, the triple recessive along with the incomplete dominant Lily White gene, and he's phenomenal, and he is gonna be a breeder here. He's a keeper.
Hey guys, Flawless Crested Geckos here, Will and Audra.
And we're here to tell you guys about our new Patreon tier. Have you guys ever played the lottery, lose, and get all your money back?
That's not really a thing, is it? Oh, but yes it is. With our new tier, the $100 a month, you get every single bit of your money back
That's
for
right.
the entire year. But guess what? It doesn't end at the end of the year.
Right.
No, you have rollover.
Rollover.
So you can continue to build your savings account as much as you would like.
Right.
But guess what? That's not all.
That's right. You
What is
also
the biggest perk?
are automatically entered for our annual free Exantic giveaway. Visual Exantic.
A
That's
free
right, guys.
visual Exantic. Oh my gosh. Who
Yes.
does that? We do.
That's right. So you guys are going to want to go over to patreon.com/Flawless Crested Geckos and check us out.
join the Flawless family.
That's right.
And there he is.
So this is him. He's rather crazy at the moment.
He's-
Some of them, get like that, but they all calm down with some handling and some time. This is actually him fired up. And so this is him fired up. So that is him fired up. And he pretty much does not get any darker than this.
Nope.
Phantom.
It almost has a pink to it. Now, if you notice, like if I can get him to cooperate, he almost has like a pinkish, purplish hue to him, and that's where you really start seeing that hypo in there.
And obviously you can see the
lily,
phantom pattern.
phantom
and
on top of the lily.
So it's really, really cool.
That's
Pretty freaking awesome.
freaking awesome. Like, I just love him.
Oh, man. So he started to calm down toward the end, thankfully. But we had a couple, geckos that, they get a little wild and rambunctious, but then they calm down.
Well, and they're a lot of times you got your males that those are when they're rambunctious, they're like in their juvenile, getting close to, sub-adult phase, and even in their sub-adult phase, it's before they breed. A lot of times, as soon as they breed their first season, it's like it calms them all the way down. I guess it's frustration.
Because we know normally it's the other way around, Right, baby?
Whatever.
But-
You really trying, aren't you?
So we hope you guys are enjoying this series. We love that little fella right there, and Prime Time is going to do major things for us
Even
as
if you
far
want to
as,
thump him in the head sometimes.
oh man, as far as moving us forward. Having those 3 visual genes in him, well, 4 visual genes in him, but the 3 recessive genes in him is going to take that program very, very far for us. You can literally, and the genes are irrelevant if you're thinking concept wise. If you're going to take any male or female that has 3 visual recessive genes in it and put it to something like cappuccino, and boom, you can literally hatch out first year round, essentially speaking,
Or sable.
or sable, one or the other. But you can hatch out a sable or cappuccino that's triple het for phantom, hypo, and exantic. So I mean the expectations of what's going on with that is, man, we're keeping them nice and high.
I'm really excited.
And really looking forward to
Really, to understand like our excitement about this, it's almost like in the world of Cresties, we're just, bridging that gap.
Right.
We're just up at almost at that top of like actually this thing exploding into fireworks of all kinds of different genetics and stacking combinations and things like that. If you have any experience in the ball python industry, you can basically, if you take a snapshot of where the ball python industry is right now,
Right,
with
with so many
all
genes.
of their genes and how they stack and how combinations, create other different, combos and, different things. It's amazing where we are right now.
Yep.
This is the time to really delve in to understanding that and just running with different projects, because there are so many.
And it leads you also to, as far as that go, where it's genes that get discovered nowadays, and we're constantly telling each other, hey, baby, did you see this gene? But we don't even have the gene. Don't even have, Chocho is one of them.
Chocho, yeah.
Chocho is
Genetic
one of them.
hypo.
A genetic hypo. We get excited to see these new genes, even if we're not the ones that's producing or discovering it, because it just, again, it pushes that envelope further. It's like, okay, cool, I got a lily white axanthic. That's what we're going for. Now there's no more genes and nothing else, and that's, you reproduce that and you perfect the structure, everything, you get the perfect one. But guess what? When you have, sable, cappuccino, chocho, and all these other stuff, empty back, start, being discovered, now you can stretch your wings out again and take that lily white axanthic and now make a axanthic frap, whatever they end up calling that. Yeah. Luops and all that other stuff. But the thing is, it pushes the envelope further.
The thing is that, we obviously, you guys know that we're drama free over here in the Flawless camp. But I think one thing that does need to be, put out there for our community is to really, those of you who are so hesitant and so against like going those routes and actually exploring into new genetics, and automatically you're critical of whatever it is that's come out. Oh, well, that's ugly, or that's not okay, or I wouldn't do that, I wouldn't want to do that, or I wouldn't want that. Mm-hmm. You got to get out of that mindset. That is a very how do I say this? I'm trying to look for a good word to put out there with that. It's very closed-minded. Yeah. And it doesn't allow you to flourish personally, and it doesn't allow the community to take steps into the future in a positive direction. It doesn't mean that you have
to work on that project.
Yeah, you don't have to work on it.
But a lot of the animals that came, these F2s and F1s that came from the wild many years ago, they had poor structure, the whole 9 yards. So some lines and some morphs and some genes may need more work.
You have to work them to be able to, push that in the right direction, in a more positive direction. It's just try to be more open-minded. We can all coexist in this community, even if you're not working with something, or even if you don't like something. Right. Don't be so quick to judge the fact that somebody is working with something. Right.
That's just like we were talking about with Tiger. We actually love Tiger.
Yeah,
and we're gonna get back into it. But if people, in general as a whole say, oh, what, Tiger, that's all right, or Flame, that's one of them genes that's kind of always gonna be here. But people don't typically work, nice flames. It's just one of those that just kind of fell by the wayside. There's gonna be something out there for everyone. Either you're gonna like it and gravitate toward it, or you're gonna kind of stay clear of it. But for people that's actually working these genes to see what other combos they can make, and can they perfect that gene and put the best display of that gene out there?
Can you work the problems out? Can you create a better structure? Can you breed for better health? Right. Those are things that it's important for us as a community to come together and agree on as a whole. We do need to progress. We don't need to stay stuck in the same spot. Because if you stay stationary, you're actually moving backwards. There is no stationary. You're moving backwards because the whole other world around you is moving forwards. And that's a part of any industry out there. If you're not moving, taking a step forward, you're going 3 steps behind you.
True. So we love you guys. Yes. We appreciate you guys. Comment down below. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. All of the above.
All of the things.
And again, we just trying to put some positivity out there and embrace everybody. It's Will, Audra, Flawless Crested Geckos. We are out.
Bye.